Good morning there. Hopefully you guys read this disclosure disclaimer. If you didn't, please pause that video and read it. It's required by law. Alright, so you can go on, take a look on the daily. On a daily chart. Alright, so you're only like 3 seconds behind me. That's what's showing right now. Alright, daily, we are coming into the band. This chart is on this upper band. Well, we are set up for long. If you have enough power to get above this red one. But there could be also pullback. But Wall Street is getting a lot of money, so all I know, we need to pull a little bit more even down for the healthy markets if they can continue, but I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna continue. Economy is not open, not working. People are home. So if it falls down, first target would be, this is Nasdaq, 81.91 as of today. That's the this is April 24th, so morning. 81.91, that will be next target. Then it's down the bands. Then the halt will come somewhere there. So we'll just go day by day. Nothing much to say on this daily. Only that set up for long, but we would be then in overbought territory. So markets are out of the whack big time. Nothing much to say. On 2-minute chart, just double checking. Alright, we are halt is supporting, as you can see, but we are under the price action channel midline. So it's still more positive than negative. The target would be 86.81. As you know, this when we started yesterday with this system, price tells us where the targets are, price itself, or we are looking to be above midline for long. And we want to be above halt. So this is still not counted as a short. Short would be under middle line like here and under halt. And there would be a price target which was reached. This bar gave us new target which was reached. This bar gave us this new target which never was reached, and that's where the market turned around. Also, we'll look at a number of bars that are far away from, well, they don't have to be far away, but that are never touch the middle line. So in this case, let's see. All right, like this bar on 22. This red bar will be 22nd bar that never touched the middle line. So in this area would be starting about buying long because usually they like that middle line to be touched. This is like, I think, even new record. 20, if this is 22, took 27 bars to reach that middle line. So we got to look on that distance. Also, we got to look on distance between bars and the middle line. Like this bar over here, it was very far, big bar, push this line. So that's for some scalping. Expect a pullback up here. This bar, it's a rate far away, and also this one, but never push the line. So it doesn't meet criteria for buying. Though there was a pullback for a few ticks, there was a pullback here a few ticks, but still doesn't meet any criteria for at least scalping. But this one, because it pushed, meets criteria. All right, up here, this this bar pushed up there. This one never did, so that would be first target. This target reached. This trend just began, so this wouldn't even meet criteria. I wouldn't think about that. All the way to somewhere here. This was nice distance. Many bars, never touched the middle line. Plus push this upper line, blue line, just a little bit. So for some short end, that's what happened. These are all too close. Don't want to even think about them. So those are gonna be the signals. Okay, so we are still in a long, even this bar is pushing down. I would rather have, if it's market gonna go short, I would rather this bar closes, brings 8 under the hold, maybe some pullback, and then start with the red ones coming down. With the target of 34. Actually 35. $35.25, that will be the target. Okay, so alright, but I wouldn't buy anything here for the long, for any scalp, because never push this blue line. Okay, so we'll look at those also. If, let's see, overnight, if the blue line starts crossing above yellow, either upper one or bottom one, it's time for some pullback. Doesn't mean they're gonna go lower, they can still go higher, but look at here, there was a pullback. Same here. So that would be, if you are long, this would be your target. You're out right away, so you would be out here too. And then wait for a new long entry. Let's see, same here, look at this, how close they are. So as long as they start coming close or go above, it's I expect some reaction in the market. All right, look at this bar. There's a reaction in the same bar. Okay, there's so these areas are of importance. They need to be watched and see what market is doing, or just get out with your profits. All right, same. Look at how close. All right, there's a pullback. There's a pullback. And then this one even didn't touch it. But look at here. There's a pullback on this area. Blue went under. This one didn't even went under, and market was even lower than here. And just turn around. Okay, And you can see here too, when I bring them both out, watch that area, same, and same. So it's only a few signals, not much to look at, very simple. If you guys want me to look on any program, you let me know, I'll take a look. I don't mind to spend on something, but this is very easy to look at. There's only few signals. Okay, also we are in a, every time market goes up, creates new bugs. So it created here new box, this was a new box, then created new one, then created new one here, and then created new one. So we are still in upper box. So a lot of times they'll pull back like this but never move this bottom line, and then they'll turn around and go their original way. Alright, so this tiny blue one, it's 8, EMA 8, and this white one is hold. Alright, price action channel band, the different settings, and then we have a pullback zone, support resistance line, which I absolutely love, and then here is a pullback zone also, band. So we have only 2 indicators here by many users. The pullback zone, you get these yellow ones, you get this support resistance, you get EMA, and you get hold. So for every line you got to add the indicator pullback zone and just make a settings in there. And the second one, these 3 lines, 2 blue and this red and green, that's the Quant007 price action channel. So those three different settings. All right. The price still never moved this line, so we could still be up. All right, so that means maybe this move. So from here to here, that's what they are looking at, and this would be perfect place to turn around. So we'll see. You know, we'll just go with bars. You know, look at this here, and this bar and bottom of this one almost matching. If they cannot break this low, at least this line, they'll just turn around and go long. So there's another few more minutes, 3 and some minutes for before markets open. ES is set up a little bit different. You know, drill over here. If price goes above both of these lines or below, it's overbought or oversold, and it works all the time too. Lately they're not doing, but a few weeks back they were doing that a lot. Here's, look at that pullback. So everything's set very simple. look at the channel support, and then just got above. Everything is very simple, nothing's complicated here. Trying to make it as easy as I can on everybody to be successful. Spend a little bit of time with these indicators and see what they do. Good morning, Christine. Are you talking about this white blue line where my mouse is? If you're talking about that one, that's gonna be linear regression. It's under pullback zone, linear regression period 33, and then vertical shift is -20. Okay, I'll go back there. Alright, this blue line, these are price action channel. I sent yesterday those settings. This blue line is PMA 8, this is hold. Not that one, okay. This one here, all the way left, that's a daily. This is hold. This is hold with settings of 36 and -4. Alright, that's hold TMA 36 period, vertical shift -4. So that indicator is in pullback zone. All you get here, everything you get here, it's either in pullback zone indicator or it's in the price action channel. All right, on this left chart, this daily chart, this is all same one indicator, just use different ways, different settings. And I gave those settings, I believe, a few days ago. Alright, yes is down. You're even under the support resistance zone. But Nasdaq is above support resistance zone. With all these bars, never touched this blue line yet. But we are under the hold, and we are even under 8. Alright, a few more seconds before we're gonna start. So they're still not down. But we got to be careful. If it's coming down, the target is 86.35. Upper blue one is 81, 86.81. That would be a nice run. Ding, 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 ding. That's where we're going. It's open. Alright, maybe we're gonna get those 40 points. Oh, so what's happening with sorry, that was was looking at the wrong picture on ES. ES is about hold, it's long. ES is long. Alright, so if you wanna go long on Nasdaq too, it needs to be totally set up for long. This is not. So they need to synchronize. I'll just rather stay out of the trade instead just jumping in. I can turn around quickly. Look at the resistance in that middle line. But if it's going on, it's going long, it's gonna be 81. That'll be target, which is 21 points from this middle line. If I would take a long, I would wait for a price to close above the middle line. We are already above 8, we are above hold. We need above middle line because 8 is under hold. If it was above hold, I wouldn't mind. And there you go. This bar is pushing the line down. Alright, so 35 was first one. Just pushed it a little bit. That would be new lower box. But I wouldn't count on short yet to look at that bar. $35 never was reached. Oil is rallying 1762 from like a 1720. Alright, we are set up now for short. So are we gonna be able to reach that 34? So it's still 35. The price is saying short there. Alright, there is. That's why we wanna wait for right setup. Okay, right here 24. There could be a bounce, so that's the bottom of the support resistance zone. Actually, I'm just gonna risk and buy here. Though it's not a good place, but just because of this bar. And I'm just gonna look for some scalp. Nasdaq may continue down, but ES is still above. So yes, it could come to 24, 23, 27.93, 75 even, then bounce, who knows. Just bought another one to the top. Just thinking there's gonna be reaction. Look at that huge distance. As long as this line doesn't meet this bar, look at that huge distance. It's a big bar. Couldn't push it anymore. To the just under the upper line. Oh, I love when it works out. All right. Only reason I did that because of the size of the bars where they were hitting. See how big distance was. Couldn't bring it any more down. Risky trade, but worked out. $37.75, it's target. All right, we reached again. We love that. We love that. It's going for 8. All right, look at what ES did. Reached almost this upper line of the pullback zone. Market is reacting. We're still in downtrend. Lower box, under hold, under EMA 8. 8 is actually acting as a support now, and still under the midline, the Quant007 price action channel line. But we are bouncing from this support resistance zone. It's already a couple of good calls. Alright, Nasdaq is setting up for down, but if this fails, it could be just turnaround. Important area to watch for. If it's gonna go up 85, what's that? $86.58.75. It's upper target, double upper blue line. Bottom line it's 86.12.75. But we are having bounce and everything from this line. Same on the ES. So if it breaks 8, it's gonna go for hold, which is 49 right now, 86.49. Which let's go and try to get to that. See if it's gonna go. If it's gonna go to 86.49. This is a little bit early in the bar to buy. Usually would be good, you know, a few seconds before the end. But we'll see if I'm gonna be right or wrong. Eight is still resistance. It'll be good to buy right now if you're going long, just before it's gonna close. Nice setup for long, very nice setup. This one becomes green, they're going up. If it becomes red, you know they're coming down. To 12.75. So we'll see. So a little bit less. That hold moved to 47.5, 86, 47.5. Alright, perfect area now for long. We would close above 8 and the midline. Plus we would close above this red bar. This would be just perfect. Say I'm going long, baby. If it can. Well, that's the way that's what happens when you go and jump too early in the bar. But that's all right, I'll make it. I know that. Okay, the ES is maybe going down to 27.94. Broke that first support and resistance line. 27.94. Then if it continues down, 27.92 would be second target if it continues. Nasdaq 86, 12.75. I'm seeing something here that I like that this support line. Where I get in, that's a perfect gauge area for watching where the market is going, what's doing. Alright, it may be gonna go just to 8. Alright, it's going to the middle line, hopefully, which is 38, 86, 38. Maybe 86, 35 and a half. If you can break that 8. That 8 is this morning so strong. Just won't let price go get above. Perfect setup for short. If it can come down. But watch there. Price are coming and hitting that bottom line of support resistance and bouncing from there. For now they're bouncing. ES almost come down to the bottom line, 27.64. Perfect setup down on 94. I mean, so there is right hitting right now. Okay. Is there a bad news or something going on, or let me take a look on that side. Dow climbs more than 100 points as oil continues to rebound from historic lows. So that's what they're looking, oil to go up, 10-year note to go up, and then market goes up. Alright, so ES reached both targets. There's nothing new. Alright, look at how close we are coming, blue and yellow. You know that signal. It's a huge bar. Eight and the middle line are together. Looking here on the news if we can get anything. Verizon is coming down with revenue. Well, they pulled out of 2020 revenue view as lockdowns result in wireless subscriber loss. Well, everybody's gonna blame everything on this. Imagine guys that this happened 20 years ago when there was Nokia, that little Nokia, and there was no plans, almost nothing. Boy. Alright, VIX is down, so this move, watch out, VIX is down even on this move. 1.37 to 40, 1.32. So I watch VIX also. If market comes down, VIX is coming down, that means market can just snap. Alright, we are in oversold territory, look at there. So Joe, buy everything you can there. Look at that, oversold territory. Upper target would be first to the middle line, which is now at 86.0675. 8 is 86.13, 86.12. Look at that. There has to be move now. Alright, so middle line first, then this blue over here. So middle line is 86.0675. Middle line and the EMA it almost say 86.12.75. You can say 86.13. We'll come here just because we have a bunch of contracts. See, that's why I'm not afraid when if you just trade this signal, wow. If you can get a day just signal like this, have this bounce, that's enough. Oh, love you forever, Nasdaq. Used to hate you, but love you now forever. Just love it. Hopefully guys you got that move. You know what this means. I did it. 21 minutes. And there's that middle line. Next would be 8. If it's going to continue. Right now it's at 16.5. Yep, love it. As I said, one signal of this, how much is this would be worth, you know, it's so hopefully you guys sharing this to other people that can help themselves in these hard times. And there's 8 even. Wow. Should have been greedy and wait for 8. Nah, I'm just happy with middle line. Candy, candy, candy. That was the first, when I was making this that program, the candy store signals, that was the first thought came into my mind. This is just when I made it, oh, this is like a candy store. Just being like a kid over here. There's reached even 8. So it doesn't mean the market cannot come even further down here, but that's the area to watch. Usually they snap, they go the opposite direction. Or they may continue a little bit more, bring even second upper, this blue line, down under, and then turn around and start going, you know, opposite direction. So area to watch. All right, next target would be this first bar, 86.22. 86.22 would be next target. That's a bar with this support resistance channel. Alright, they could pull back and then turn around and go long. However, they can just go a little bit, you know, pull back, go sideways and continue short. We don't know it, but that's area to watch. This bottom line, blue line, watch that area, what market is doing to it. Is it coming, pushing down, or is it coming close and bouncing? Yeah, of course, Christine. That's what I'm saying. With micros, you can tailor anything. I mean, micros are God-given. And you can hedge. I mean, M and Q against NQ. I don't do that much here, but you know, you can hedge. Say you go same time, you know, on the market, and then from here you let it come back up there, or some combinations, or whatever is, you know, market saying, or start hedging over here and then start adding. I mean, there's so many different ways that you can do it. Yep, that's it, Christine. But just on these signals, you can do so much. Look at that 8. Just so strong this morning. So this blue line being out here, and now it's inside the zone, this yellow band. That's not same now. This is different. They can continue now down. That's 85, 81.75. Now we'll see what they're gonna be doing. If they start closing above 8, you know what that means. Look, all the way from here, they couldn't close above 8. If they start turning around, first target 21, 86.21, second target 27.75. And look at that, that's Holt and the upper blue line together. Okay, look at 8, the middle line are squeezing, same like here. They start squeezing and the price went down. So let's see where the price is gonna go here. Alright, this is nice setup for down raid, green raid. So towards the end of the closing of this bar, we'll see what's doing. If the bar flips, even now during its life, you know, it's coming here, 21. Just wants to come down, boy. Oh boy. 27.8175 on yes, that will be the target. All right. Still didn't reach this blue line. It pushed it, but didn't reach. It's still case for long until they reach this blue. That's a couple of 3 ticks there above. There's that nice bounce, look at that. Can't believe they listen to me. Yes, Nathan. Yeah, good morning, Nathan. Yeah, that's right. I mean, but you can, even if it goes against you, like I did over here, well, let me put this way. I just use here NQ, but for me, that's like a MNQ. So I just say 10 times less. If I started with 1, I would be still 450 bucks, which is just absolutely great for 21 minutes or what, a half hour. Not in 21 minutes yet. I mean, you can beat on a 50 cents. So even I went against me, I was only 1.9 NQs, minis. So that's the whole reason I'm trying to show here. As I said the other day, I just can't stand stop and that reverse button. Whoever made that reverse button, I don't know who, that's just against retail traders. The whole markets are stuck against retail traders. You know, that's it. That's all it is. So you got to watch for different ways. Hedge it. Do something. Average your price. Start with minis. Micros, I mean. Go with that. There's no need for anything else on the chart. If you find any better program, let me know, guys. I'll take a look on that. But yeah, that's the way macros. And you get in 21 minutes, you make $405, $50. You're not paying here nothing monthly. Neither you would pay monthly. Not with me. I went through all the stuff. I know how markets work over there. They all have some agenda. Well, most of them. Never say all. A lot of them. And if they're showing you, look at this, oh, I lost the trade. You don't know what they did on the screen. Another account. There's so many, don't even want to talk about. This is better over here, better room. We want to look for the best in these hard times. Don't panic, look for the best. Make money. I mean, where else you gonna make on 50 cents, $450 in 21 minutes? How much capital was tied up? 19 of micros, that's a 1900, say, I think there's still 100. I'm not even looking into those margins. And then plus whatever was losing over here. So even if you would be losing, say 3,000, you just tied up, you made $450. What's the percentage? Sixth, a little bit more, seventh, 1/7. You make like somewhere there 13-14% in 21 minutes on your tied up money. And this is for me to see, to just check what would be an average to have how many contracts to have tied up. So you guys can see it, get an average, get that feel. Alright, look how many bars we went against hold, never touched. We got to watch on that too. Plus look at this. Market was over here with a blue one out. Market was lower with the blue in. I just was, before the markets, I was explaining the signal, and market turned around and went long. So expect over here long. Look at this. Let's go just up. I'm just gonna be here because I know I'll win every time. To hold. Wasn't I just saying before, a couple of minutes ago? Look at how many bars we didn't touch the hold. And look at where it's going. To 15.25. And first bar that's closing above 8. Oh, didn't touch me yet. Alright, but touch hold. Touching the hold, but I was a little bit higher. So too bad. We got to lower a little bit. All right. So if this happened, bar is closing but never touched it there, but you're in profit, and you see bar closing, you just come out. I mean, me. I got to talk about me. I got to become narcissist over here. All right. So the first target here almost was reached. This first magenta. So second upper there is 86.26 and a quarter. 86.26. That's the next one. All right, let's go. I'll just put on 26. All markets are stuck against retail trader. And that's why I'm saying got to use, and I'm repeating that all the time. Just my opinion. Look, a middle line is becoming support now. Got to watch for other ways instead of stop. That's why I'm always doing that. All right, we need to hold closer above hold. This would be perfect area for start looking on a long. So remember this signal. Blue line goes under or over, doesn't matter where. Market pulls, goes even lower, brings the blue line in the yellow bands, and then just start turning around. Another great signals. There's a bunch of signals with just simple chart over here. Look at that hold and the middle line. They're squeezing the price. Unless that price just pulls down suddenly and brings the middle line down, this is turning around, going long. So middle line is going to be suddenly above hold, which can go low up to some point, turn sideways, and maybe then from there, who knows. Alright, for now, price touched just this lower magenta color line, no, price support resistance. Yes, is doing same. 8 and hold are getting together. So either price pushes even further down or turns around and goes long. Right now in a Nasdaq case is for long. Unless some catastrophic stuff happens and look at that buying over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green ones for now. And if I go with this one, but this one was part of here, there's only 5 red ones. All right, first target, it's again 19. What's that? 18.5. 18.5 first target. Second one is 25.5. so we reached first target. This is first bar that closed above 8. Well, that's not above halt, I mean. But if you're looking on the move, first bar that closed above 8, look at that. There's a pullback, these two red ones, and then continues. So look at that, those signals too. First bar closed above 8 or down, then what market does? Pulls back, and then I was saying here, oh, there's, oh, love it. Then see what market is doing, and then bouncing. First bar closes above 8 or below 8. So perfect. I was saying here, it was still set for the long. Halt was squeezing the middle line. Look at what happened. Price is taking middle line long. With the new targets, 30 and 35. I love this, that price itself is giving me targets. I just love that. You can double this target if you want and go maybe to this one. Okay, we look left on the chart here, this flat area, that's another target. This flat area all the way up here, that's a flat, that's flat, that's another target. They can be used as a targets too. Doesn't have to be just what price is telling you. So, you know, those are important areas too. Okay, but I love this one, where buyers giving me targets. Price itself, hey, I'm going here. My next bar of bars, they should be going there. If they don't go there, we'll turn around and go down to that target. All right, 35. That's the target. We almost reached this first one. Which is 30. Right there. Next target is 35. And it's making another one to 40. Oh! Just can't believe it. Makes much easier on a trader. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Told you last week I'll be here all week. This week, and I was. Now next week, don't know, we'll see. Looks like Monday I'll be here, and we'll just go day by day. That middle line acting as a support. There's that bottom one there. Used to be so much pain doing this, but became so much fun. So Nathan, you asked me once, how did I get all of this? Well, that was that pain. Losing the money, you know, people are telling you certain things, you follow that, and you follow, and you follow, and you follow, and there are no results. Oh yeah, you just do it. Well, what do you mean you do it? I'm here every day to make money. Not 4 out of 5 days. I want to 5 out of 5 days. Don't want to even think about 3 out of 5. I want my every trade to count. Is there gonna be a day when I'm gonna lose? Of course there's gonna be a day. Don't even think so many times wrong, but I come out with averaging the price down or hedging. And I mean positive, that's all it is. You're here to make money, not to be right out 3 out of 5 days, 4 out of 5 days. You have to be right every day. But that was experience. That was a road for me to learn. That's once I came to this, well, I'm gonna just be pretty much giving people, making just a few bucks. I mean, just at this trade over here, how much is that worth? Doing this every day, rest of your life you can do it. Alright, looks like they're having trouble with that upper line. Target is 41. Alright, look on the daily. We went above even this, that was earlier this morning, above this rate from yesterday's bar. And now it looks like we are hitting that rate, a body of that yesterday's bar. So we'll see. Is the market gonna continue? Looks like still yes. So 40 is the target. But what I always say, 2, 3, maybe even 4 ticks before that. Just, you know, especially if you have a nice long trade like that. Look at that. Just love it. Better to cash it and then look for another trade. Just pull money in your account. Just pull money. Nobody went wrong pulling money in the account. There's always another trade. Alright, for now, 49 is another target. That means 50. But you could come out with 49, 49 and a half. Everybody sees 50. And they're being greedy. Alright, look at that. It's saying 53.75, even pushing the target. Yes, hit that upper line resistance. Which target could be all the way up here to yellows at 70 for now. The yellow one is going to go even further up, but for now it will be 70. So if you have a long trade, I would even, still in the trade, I will come here. That's important area where the yellow turns around. Alright, 54.75, so 54, new target. 42 right now, so that's at 12 points. Nothing wrong with 12 points. Let's see if I can reach that. I'm finished with trading, but making 500 bucks on 50 cents. That's 1,000 ticks. Look at that way. 1,000 ticks. Let's take a look at this trade. Say, you know, usually this means turning around. And say you just start buying here or bought the contract, doesn't matter how much. And then you just sure it's gonna go up. There was just a little bit here heat. And you say, well, I'm gonna go when this blue line gets all the way above this yellow one, and then I'm gonna short. And works again for you. How much? Oh my God, you can do so much. That's hypothetical, but there's so much to do with this. You guys need to spend some time with this program and get into it. Get intimate with that. Looks like I'm gonna reach my target. $54. Now we're gonna watch this bar. If it closes green, doesn't reach my target, and closes green, that means out. Look at how far it would be from the middle line. All the way up, never reached, that means there will be some pullback. Usually, doesn't mean, nothing is 100%. So I'm gonna be watching that. There's still another minute to go. Ho ho ho, I'm closer and closer. Oh, in a couple of 3 ticks. That's right, you'll come there, I know. I know you have enough power. Alright, 30 more seconds. If I'm in profit and bar closes in green but doesn't reach my target, I'm gonna be closing market. But if it's in red, I'll just leave it going on. 10 more seconds. 2, 1. Okay, I'm leaving it. It's under. Good setup for long. To a new target 60, maybe 59. Just to get this move, that would be like 14 points. Which I'm gonna reach. I'm gonna go to 59. If it's gonna go long. Let's take a look longer term chart. Alright, they could turn around here, but they need to break this one, meaning coming to this target. There's that move. Perfect area to turn around if they want to short, but still everything's pointing along. If this bar closes just a green, still good setup for long. Red is still, if it's just a little bar, it's still good for long, but then we would need next one, the green. Alright, looks coming back to 8. So that just reaching me almost couple of ticks before my target, and then turns around. Which is okay, we're gonna make it. Hoping that wasn't high. Let it do its magic. Just because it's taking so much time, I'll lower my target. I just want to be positive now. If you can get there. Alright guys, I had to go. Oh, this is so long. Let me see if I can move this. Alright, just in time. I had to go, sorry about that. Alright, this is so long. Target 60, 61. Oh no, it will be still 60. You know, I'm surprised that there wasn't naysayers. I was thinking there are going to be a lot of them, but I didn't care. There was only one guy I didn't agree, which is just totally fine. I like to see different point of views. Very surprised with that. All right, let's take a look. Look at this. This target was reached. We're just broke, reached and pulled back. So next one, 58 and a quarter. Then 60. So that's pretty much there. They're all pretty close. Maybe I should close this bar. Well, it made a higher. I'll be here. I'll let it go. Look at what ES doing. Hitting that upper line, cannot break above, cannot close the bar above that support resistance. So just because of that, I'm closing mine, not waiting anymore. I had some profit for it's not worth the risk anymore. Took too long. You know, there's another chance to get in the trade, but ES is not, look at that, not closing. Look at here, 5,265 points. So if it was 50 cents, that would be $526. So let's see, 500, that's 1,000, that's 1,000 ticks. 200, that's another 100, that's 1,100. Just say 1,200 ticks. I know I use multiplied contracts over here, but still making 1,200 ticks in 1 hour and 5 minutes. Give me a break. Look at what's happening. Just was saying earlier, scenario. We went down under, pulling back. If this bar can be strong, they can get this one above yellow and then short from there. So if you are well funded, you can go through these and have such a nice trade. Beautiful trade, as Christine said. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for beautiful trades. And then just short it, just don't use the reverse button, please. Close your trade here if it gets above, and then you short. If that scenario happens. Yeah, it's running, it's going up. So let's see the news. AT&T CEO to step down. All right, where's the breaking? Right here, 70. So I would say more 69. Come on, baby, come on, come on, come on. You can push that one out. Even price came out here under the yellow. Yes, Tanner, I can do that. But I'm being realistic here. I would do same in my account and just trade M and Qs. That's what I'm saying over here. I don't care, it's NQ because my chart is set there. But it's the same M and Q. So you can read this number over here as M and Q. Yeah, they're the same price, exactly, yeah. They're the same price. So that's what I'm saying. This is just a 10 times less. And just imagine that this was M and Q. I would do the same. I'm well funded this account, so I can do. I'm just showing this point of view. You don't do this. You're not comfortable, please don't do it. But it's the same price, M and Q and NQ, so 10 times less. Yeah, 1/10. Yeah, I'm being very realistic about this. I'm not joking over here. Please, if you do, don't be here. Don't waste your time. Find somebody who can help you. Yeah, I'm not. This is just 1/10, but same trading. Don't be in a trainer anywhere where it's not helping you. Don't waste your time. I don't know how old are you, but money you're gonna get. You're gonna make it back, but time you won't. One-tenth of the account value, but you got to get into your account. If I trading live 20,000, yeah, it's the same. Yeah, so I would go with 20,000, and that's what I would be doing on my live. And for last what 4 or 5 months, 4 months, I was right every day. No, Tanner, please don't misunderstand. No, Tanner. No, I hope I didn't offend you. No, I didn't mean that. No, I'm just being on this side serious, and I want you to be successful. I believe I even didn't look up there that much. But if I would be doing this with my live account here, my live account, it would be at least 25,000. And then I would be hitting micros. So say, let me put this way. 1,000 of you buy indicator, this couple of indicators, which is a price of only one dinar, but look at how much it gives you. I would then make a web page, which is already the Quant007.com, make a live room over there. Only those that bought indicators, and I would be trading there with my live account, which would be 25,000 for MQs. I wouldn't go on NQs with that amount. So that's what would happen. Because that's why I'm here, seeing everything, what's going on, showing you guys what amount you need. I mean, I got to be narcissist over here. look at, yes, it's set up for long, so it's an NQ. But Tanner, you're my friend. You're always my friend. Don't you feel free to say anything you want. I'm just fine with that. Sorry, I got to forgot to turn off my phone. You're allowed to say what anything you want. Any input is greatly appreciated. If I can help you, anybody, you guys, more, you make my day then. If I cannot, don't waste your time. Go find somebody that can help you, that you're gonna get very successful. But I know you're not gonna find better software than this. Easier, let me put it that way, easier to read. And that you see where markets are going. Thank you, Tana. Same here, same here. You know, hopefully we can help more people. I told you the most expensive software I paid was $1,600. I just lost money. I'm not gonna mention them. It's not fair. Another one that was $1,000. I was with volume. I don't know. I just didn't like. Couldn't trust it. You see, that's the whole thing for me. It's to trust it, and this one I can just trust. I bought some indicators, you know, different rooms. They were, you know, promising just do, but there wasn't nothing. Nothing that would just keep me. That's why I went, well, I got to make my own. And then here it is. You know, I wouldn't trade anything else just because I can trust this software. Okay, look at here. While I'm talking, look at what happened. Blue one came so close to yellow turnaround. Doesn't mean they're gonna come down, but you could expect just a pullback. Now they can go a little bit sideways and then hit long. They can do that, or they can just pull back. If they're pulling back, you come into the, look at blue bottom line and then upper support resistance zone. It's almost same, few points different. It's not easy, guys, to be on this side and take a trade and be wrong and, you know, doing this. It's hard. It's not easy, you know, you're gonna look like a fool in front of other people, but no, this is my point of view, and you take what's good for you, leave what's not. Wanna see you successful. Maybe one day we meet somewhere. If you ever have any questions, please email me. And if I know, I'll answer. If I don't, I'll look for the answer. You guys that have this indicator, this candy store, and you need settings, please, you got to send me an email, request settings. Not trying to be a jerk, just I have to. Some things I was told hurt. I watched that team 8. And look at how far we are from hold. If this is not, if this 8 doesn't hold in the middle line, we're coming down to hold. So wherever they meet. Yeah, Christine, I mean, they're great. I can just trust them, just from my point of view. I can just trust them. Knowing in front where the target is, I mean, that's a huge. If you guys would give me a favor, if you can take that video that I made at Candy Store, and if you can go to these channels where they review different tradings, different indicators, if they can review this, that would help a lot. That would be help to all of us. I mean, especially me, but you two guys. maybe we get sufficient number of guys that buy the indicator and these two indicators, and we can have private trade room. If you can do that, would be greatly appreciated. All right, there's just a pool of the holding. Okay, we are a little bit under 8. So we need this bar to close above, be green, to still stay in for long. It's perfect setup. Look at that, green, red, and this. If this is green, perfect setup for a run again, which will be to 77. That's what I meant to say, guys. I know I have a a little bit hard accent, so whatever you understand, you understand. It's I can change that one. A little bit too old for that. So it's a new to learn it. Yeah. Yeah, Nathan, sometimes I listen. I don't listen to see these videos, but sometimes I want to check if, on YouTube I'll go and just check maybe once a week that everything's going okay, that, I mean, you guys not complaining, so I think everything's going okay, but can I make anything better? And I will listen sometimes myself, I say, what the hell do you want to say here? But, I get excited, so that's what's going on. I mean, that we come to this point where it's so easy to read. You have, how many lines we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines. Oh, that's good one, Nathan. Yeah, that's good one. Yep. Yeah, I was the other day. What was last week? It was this week once. I don't remember even. And something I said, my God, what am I saying here? Oh, that's funny. I have tears in my eyes. Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, you were my friends. That's how I see. We all want to get better, especially these hard times. Oh, I'm just, I hope I'm wrong, but whew, don't want to even say anything negative. I'm looking for the best, Sometimes this platform we are on, I don't want to even say names. Sometimes, thanks God, it exists, but sometimes I just cannot stand what they're doing. All right, we are under 8. We are under the middle line. Look at Holt and Byron Blue are getting together, and they're very close to upper support resistance at magenta line. No, I don't speak Spanish. No, I'm originally from Europe. But when I was a little bit, when I came to States, it was a little bit late for me to lose the accent. Plus my teacher, such a great guy, Mr. Daniel Balbuena. He was for English when I went for English. He goes, don't lose the accent. I said, why? He goes, you get more dates. Oh, that was funny. I still remember that. Oh, he was funny. Such a great guy. God bless him. Yeah, Christine, yep. uh, yeah, it was something. I started to learn Spanish, and then I don't know, it was just a life, and you know, you got to go work and all kinds of stuff, so I didn't. But I have many Spanish guys, my friends. My best friend in the whole world, it's Valerie Morales. She's like 5 now. So sometimes she would teach me some Spanish words. All right, watch that. We are under 8, under that mid line. Look at Holt is getting together with that upper magenta color line. It's above the blue. This is still case for the long. We have a higher box, much higher than this low. So if we hit over here, comes to that magenta, perfect area to turn around and go long. Usually I find that 85% of the move, or to 95%, they like to come in that area and then turn around and go original way, which would be here. This would be about 90% of this move, from this green, where my mouse is, to the top. So if they come here, I think that's about 90%. And they like, and look at what's happening. Holt and this upper one getting together, which would be perfect short of the blue. Just perfect. Daily, we are very strong still. It's a case for the long on the daily, but we're just in overbought territory. And it's bouncing from 8. Look at that. That green bar, it's bouncing here from 8. You know, and Wall Street got a lot of money. But I just don't like when it's overbought, oversold, when you look on a daily chart. Price needs to come between these two yellow lines, these two bands, and then go working there and just go in one direction. You know, doesn't matter which one, just that it for healthy markets. That's what I'm trying to say, for healthy markets. All right, there's the receipt. What's reaching? Look at that. So we knew that 10 minutes ago. I mean, just end up being a great program. I just thank God for that. Okay, you can see on a daily. I was somewhere here January 22nd. There's a video January 22nd. I was here, start warning, and then 2 days later, look at pullback. But they got me by surprise on this bar. I said, they're going again? I said, wow. But look at this nightmare. 2 legs above. This never happened before. In the last 3,000 days, never happened. And you see what I mean? They're between lines. They go up, down, up. You know, so you can, when they came out somewhere here, you could see, hey, we are still long. There was a long over here, but you know, there's a pullback. Look at in that zone. That was a try of this retry of low over here. But a lot of times you can be right over here. And This is 3,000 days. See, before, every time they would come there, there's pullback. Especially hold gets above, it's a pullback, or close, pullback. Love that great daily chart, love it. Alright, look at what market is doing. Let's go just and try to buy here. Just because we are, so that first target would be 8. Alright, the 8 is now a little bit lower. So 45, 46. Second target would be 56 if they're going up long. Alright, well, are we going for this bottom, or this is gonna be it? We'll see. Usually they pull back. Alright, there's a perfect bar. Push that blue line down, far away from midline for the pullback. Perfect line. So as it's closing, I have another 10 seconds. If it's still a red, I'll be buying. Plus it's bouncing from hold. I mean, it can be better scenario. That was green, I don't want that one. Now if this one not being red, pushes line down, then I'll be buying more. You guys make sure you stay away from doing negative people, that's very important. When I was telling somebody, hey, I'm gonna go trade, I'll be making a software, yeah, they were still laughing. Now I tell them, show them what I do, they even won't subscribe. Just a head down, which I don't care, I just see who is, who is friend, who is not. That's how I look at who to be with, who to stay away. Alright, look at this, look at that. For me, everything's just result, Software is great, absolutely great. I love it, I love it. Results and green, we get green every day here. So, I mean, that's all I care. See, there's a setup for a short. So if this short fails, that means we're going up. Red, green, there should be red here. They're having trouble. So where we go for 8. I don't know exactly where the bottom is, where the top is in the bar, but in the market with these indicators we are usually right. That was funny, Nathan, with capture. Yeah, that's funny. I'm gonna try to do that now. When I get the chance, I'll put capture around in the caption. I mean, yeah, caption, whatever is that. Yeah. I'm gonna try to put on and see how it looks. I look at that 8, market's pulling 8 down. Price plus the price. Okay, if this one closes straight, I'm buying then more. So I'm never in a hurry. Don't need to be in a hurry to buy. When the buyer just couple 3 seconds before it closes, hey, there we go. Then we can do it. So we were very close. This blue upper and the yellow, and we're just turning around. Broke this, so I don't know where they are, to what they are looking, comparing this move. Look at how much it pulled down that middle line, but it's a big bar. I'll be buying at the end. It's all the way here. And this middle line now even touching that bar. This will continue down. Let me buy some, just a lower. Hopefully we come to 8. See, for me, it's a whole thing. I know I can be right some trades, but then I got to allow myself to be wrong with the trades and still come out with profit. So that's what I'm looking in the market. Allow myself not to worry about that. Know where to buy, where to sell. That's important. Right, yes, it's hitting halt. I don't see any news. Oh, there is a news. Neiman Marcus eyes Sunday bankruptcy filing. Ooh, boy. 600 million emergency funding. There we go. Starting. So you guys better learn this, have enough funding, and hopefully we have internet and markets are open. Oh boy, oh boy. That's like too early. But all markets are in positive still. And VIX VIX is down $1.91, 4.5%, which that's what I'm saying. All these moves down, they're just good buys. When you see market coming down and VIX is coming down, then you know it's just a good buys. Looks like we're gonna reach again. Love that support resistance channel, absolutely love it. Okay, I could close now with a profit. Just because that bar closed but never reached 8. But I'm just gonna leave it here. We were short another again 3-4 ticks. But we'll see, that can change very quick. Trading stocks is different. Different, you know, I got to look at that different a little bit, you know. Futures are different. Forex will be a little bit different too. Pretty much is this, in my point of view, this whatever I say here, it's my opinion, just, it's in the market, you got to look at the market and see what's doing. And then go from there. I know I'll be right sometime, but I'll be wrong sometime, and I got to allow myself to be wrong, and then find those ways how I can still be right in the end. Alright, where's that 8? So we're gonna lower our target. It's okay. Alright. There's possibility they're going against this move, so that means they could come somewhere here. That's about 90% again, where this flat is. About 94, 95. And somewhere in there they could turn around if they're still going long. And there's that about, this was 95% of this move coming down. But overall we're up. Okay. Alright, this was a good candidate when it closed to buy, just a couple seconds before it's gonna close to buy. I was looking over here, didn't even pay attention. To buy more, good candidate for this pullback. And then bring the price somewhere down here and have your target with this lower magenta 24. which was short again for a few ticks, but right, if this bar closes, if it pushes the blue, that closes straight somewhere here, that's going to be another place to buy. I mean, they're just great signals. You can't beat those signals. All right, we have another 15 seconds. Looks like it's going to mess up my plans. Wants to go up. Let's see. So no action required yet. So the most money I needed today to be tied up, it was what, 3,000? If these were micros, I mean, just can't beat that. All right, looks like we may go for 8 first, and then second target is that middle one, which is story. There is 8. All right, can we reach it? Can we reach it this time? Can we reach it? Oh yeah, oh, love it. There is again. I mean, 10 times less this, it's 53.85, so 538 bucks. I mean, that's a lot of ticks. That's like 1,600, 1,700, almost 1,800 ticks. I mean, who you know, with a very little capital being tied up, but you got to have more just in case. I believe the most I ever needed was like 110 micros that would make 11 minis, but that was like a couple 3 months ago when I didn't have this one. This software was different. But go back to yesterday, you can see, I don't know how much was yesterday, that was most tied up. Today, we needed only 3,000 mostly, I think. With this software, with these indicators. Alright, we are again, same setup, 8 under the hold, but it's a good setup for long, so if I would want to go long, I want to have this closed above red, just to negate this 8 being under hold, because this is still could turn around and go short. Yeah, I want to see 8 above, hold, pull back to hold, and then go. Same as with ES. With the target to 52, maybe 51.25. That's another 10 points. But if this bar stays green above red body, just like couple 3 seconds before it's gonna close, I'll just go and buy it. I don't wanna be reacting to the price. That can hurt a lot. Got to be very selective. Another 15 seconds. I don't like setup, but I mean the price is saying it's a good setup, but 8 and hold, they are not in a sequence that they should be. So I may even get a little bit less just to pull a few ticks, just to have a good trade. Sometimes you want to have a just good trade, but not to be go all the way to the target. And if it stays green and it doesn't want to go up more, I'll just close it, mark it if it's taking too much time. As long as I have few ticks, positive trade, I'm all good. Don't want this to be where market turns around, comes to 8 and continues down. Alright, price still has a good move, see bouncing from hold. That's a still good signal, bouncing from hold. Right, well, let's watch what's happening. It's a far away from midline. It's pushing the line. If it starts closing, I'm gonna close this because there could be a turn back. I still had a good trade, got a few ticks. It's great trade, but look at the position. I know it's bouncing from hold, but don't trust anymore. There's only a few more seconds. There could be a pullback. I would rather, if I wanna go long, buy it somewhere here again and make those same money. That's a perfect for sale, perfect place to pick up some scalp, and there's. Doesn't mean it won't go up, but most likely, if I want to go long right now, I would want to see to hit the 8 and then buy an 8. But I wouldn't get in here. That trade would make more sense to me. Less risk. Even if I would use stop, it would be cheaper for me to buy here, to go long, than buy it here and then get proven wrong somewhere here. let's see if this can reach that target, and that will be a couple hours here spent. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. Let's see if we can reach there. Thanks for coming here, visiting, spending time with me. So first target would be 51. Second target 54.5. Alright, 8 is now even with hold. Hopefully we can bring it above, which this is a great setup for long. Alright, if we touch, let me just put that here, buy. I'll just put buy over there if it reaches. Since I'm talking about it, it's a good setup. As long as we get this green bar. We have green, red, and will be green. A lot of times they're gonna get 2 red ones and then green and continue long. It looks like they're even leaving without hold and EMA. All right. Didn't reach yet. Still 51.75. And Nasdaq 86.51.75. That's the target. First one. Alright, I'm not going to the trade even if it hits me. Just because I cannot reach the target. This could be just another high and pull down. We're now getting red, green, red. But looks like 8 is somewhere there with hold. Bouncing from middle line. Still long. Just we need more proof. Don't like that red, big red bar. So the good trade I would take it, it's right here, get in and go for 57, 51 to 57, 6 points. I'd rather buy there than buying right here now. You don't know where it's there, just in like in limbo. Look at that, 8 is coming on the hold. Right, 8 is on the hold now, but still above the middle line. Hold is above middle. We just need a nice green bar to push everything up. Hopefully they're not coming down, but looks like they want. So that first target will be that first bar, 24, 24, 25. All right. We're in a tick short. Right there. Okay, so if they continue down, it's 86.11. This could be just a fake move down. Same, look at here, it's about 3/4 based on this move. Just because we are having a hold right up there. Just starting to pull to show down. I mean, you guys can have paint paint bars on all of these indicators. So yeah, on this bar it will just start pointing down. Just so the position and everything. Though I would like to see this middle line above hold. And actually it's not bad in look at that in red and blue bars. Oh, there's a blue one. See, that's what I was saying. Didn't chase that one down. Now we need the bar to close above hold. We don't want to be resistance. Last two bars, it's resistance 8 and the hold. Okay, that's what we want to see go above. I mean, it's great when you're right. It's absolutely great, but you know, when you're wrong, when I'm wrong, got to look for the base out to become right. And there's so 52 first target if it goes up. 53.75, 53.5 second target. Third target 57.25 if they're going up. Not confirmed yet. Let's see if we're gonna reach. I will still be here, and I know I want to see reach that those targets. Finish trade room on a uptrend, or this live room, game room. Wanna finish an uptrend. Hopefully they're not playing this move. Then they turn around and come down. Hopefully they're not doing that. Come on, close above that trade. This would be perfect. Go up, pull back to about 75–80%, and now go long. You know what? I'm gonna 8 is still up. It's under the hold, but it's above the middle line. You know what? I'm just gonna go long. Try to make this trade. $51.75 would be target. 52. Finish this room on a uptrend. Alright, 8 is now going above hold. If this bar can become green, it's gonna be 8 is gonna be above hold. Now it's just even. Rather see a green bar than a red and then green. I want to see just green go up. That's the only bad about this trade, that midline is under hold. It's a great trend when midline is above hold. When everything is above hold, then it's just a great trade. See, everything is just mixed. That's why there's that sideway. Oops, oops. But when we get here's it's above midline, and then 8 is above hold. Here everything's under, and we'll see what market is doing. Here everything is above. Once 8 got above hold, midline was already above. There's that move. Same here. You don't know how long it's gonna last, but that was a good. Different move over here. But still, all this time stayed middle line above hold. Market went up. All right. Same and so on. And now it's under, so we're gonna start looking to get out of the trade. If it doesn't wanna come out there, let's see what's gonna be with the price. Alright, so having the lately those big bars, they come with a big bar down and come back with a big bar up. Hopefully they can break that hold, and 8 just go above and close above. This setup for short, if we get this one red one, the target would be 25. If it becomes green, possible green long, wouldn't be confirmed yet, but possible. Just sideways suddenly. Don't like that this high is right here. That's about 90% of this move. But again, look at this move down here based on this move. It's on about 60%, so Then may come a little bit lower and then turn hopefully around. So they could come down here to 25. Alright, hopefully close above. Will give us some strength there. Alright, we closed above everything. $51.75, that would be target there if it can go. I mean, price has now what price is saying, it has to break out somewhere, either long or short. It just squeezed itself based on this move, this move, this move, and now this move. Look at that, it has to break somewhere. Wherever the bar closes, if it closes above this red one or below, that's where they're going. They should be going. Just made itself so tight that it has to be explosion. Hopefully it goes my way, makes me right. That 51.75 first target, second target 53, third target 57, so that would be 56. Like I said, a few ticks always wanna be under, so 56 that one would be. Oh, love when it makes me like this, right? Alright, wonderful. Almost hit that second target. Few ticks short. All right, hit that one now. Let's see if we can hit third one. 56. There. Another tick. Absolutely wonderful. I just love it. Well, thank you, NASDAQ. Well, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for sharing this time with me. 90% I'll be back on Monday. Want you to have a great weekend. Spend some time with these indicators. Well, there's only 2 of them. There's no almost S in there. Shouldn't not be. Enjoy it. Have fun there. And as I said, 90% I should be back on Monday. But then we'll just go day by day. Alright, if you're trading, if you continue, we got now a middle line above. So everything's above hold. Midline is above hold, 8 is above hold. So any pullback should be looked as like nice setups. This would be about 90% and this move 95. So watch that area. Are they going to continue above from there and go to the yellow, or they're going to turn around? But overall market is still long. We got higher bucks. Well, you guys have a great weekend. Have fun. Take care.